Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I wanted to discuss this because a lot of people were confused and didn't really believe T-Mobile that they would keep two headquarters. And this was also a part of the merger. And T-Mobile inherited Sprint's headquarters naturally. So as you can see by the title, T-Mobile to spend $37 million modernizing three former Sprint buildings in Overland Park. So the reason this was so important because Sprint was a huge part of the economy in Kansas City. A lot of people were employed there through Sprint. So now this is good to see that T-Mobile is going to continue keeping people employed there and, of course, also run a second headquarters out of Overland Park. Here's what's interesting, and a few people that I talked to, I don't think they really noticed this. I think this is a pretty big deal. The company, T-Mobile, is undertaking complete interior renovations at its 6160 and 6220 Sprint Parkway building. It's also started building out what it says will be a state-of-the-art new network operations center meant to manage network traffic and ensure optimal performance for users at its 6200 Sprint Parkway building. So this is also something that I've been told T-Mobile lagged behind. They didn't really have any state-of-the-art network operations center. AT&T and Verizon both operate several of these, from what I'm being told, throughout the country. Now, again, with additional funding and the synergies and T-Mobile just being that much of a bigger company, they have the means to make this happen. So a lot of people were still telling me that they're skeptical. Remember, we're still early in the merger. I know it's been a year and maybe a few months, a year and some months, but we're still early. Even at year 2 or 3, it's still going to take T-Mobile a little bit of time to make all this happen. This type of big integration and these types of renovations, they take time. They take a long time. It doesn't happen quick. And at year 2 or 3, we may still need a little bit more time to see everything else come to fruition. The coverage expansion. Maybe they need another network center. A network operations center. This renovation is probably going to take a year or 2, if not more. It's going to be worth $36.75 million. Those are the commercial, the collective terms that they pulled. And that apparently is enough to complete all the renovations at the 3 buildings, including the state-of-the-art network operations center. So this is really good to see that T-Mobile is invested in the community, helping out Kansas City, keeping everyone employed that was previously a former Sprint employee. Is it 100% everybody? Likely not, but it's still good to see that they're going to keep them. They're going to renovate. They're going to build a state-of-the-art network operations center, and that should give you more confidence that, each year that we make that T-Mobile makes progress in the network integration and seeing the investments come to light, T-Mobile is going to make progress every year. Coverage is going to get bigger every year. More N41 goes on air every year. We're going to see small cells, maybe not as much as we would like, but we're going to see them. We're going to see the coverage expansion. We're going to see C-band starting in 2023. So we're going to see it all come together. And then we're also going to see the Sprint keep sites that are going to be upgraded and converted to T-Mobile equipment. So let me know what you think about this. I think this is a pretty big deal, in my opinion. The fact that they're going to take one of the buildings and turn that into a state-of-the-art networking operations center, that's a big deal. I also think T-Mobile needs more data centers. That's the back end of the network. They probably need to upgrade and renovate those as well to state-of-the-art equipment. That's something that AT&T and Verizon, they were just better at it, and they just beat T-Mobile. Even during LTE, they just had more of that. Why? Because they had more funds. They had more money to do it. Now T-Mobile slowly but surely is going to be able to match that. Network Operations Center, another one. Data centers, I'm sure they're getting upgraded to the latest and greatest equipment. So again, T-Mobile is making it happen. We just have to give them a little more time. We're talking about a decade worth of investments from Verizon and AT&T towards all of this that T-Mobile is now trying to do. That includes generators. We'll have to wait for that too. That's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take them a very long time. That's a very tedious process to see generators go to all cell sites. That's going to take time. So we got to give them, you got to give them the time. We have to give them time. We have to wait and see what happens. And we have to evaluate once they get there. So if you have been on the channel or you're new to the channel and you have not yet liked, shared, subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload content. Make sure to follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.